The public hearings on the state budget are over, and on Tuesday, the Joint Finance Committee began its work hammering out Wisconsin's next biennial budget.
We welcome the exchange of ideas for those of us who want to work with us. And that means the public. That means those who are intent on putting their voices to the process. And mostly, we want to make sure that we offer an olive branch to work with everyone, regardless of party, regardless of where you come from, or regardless of where your ideas. We hope they are offered here, and you have our pledge that we will listen and work with you to create solutions for the future.
The budget process started back in early March, during the height of the union protests. Governor Walker talked about eliminating the state's structural deficit to a joint session of the legislature. With that fiscal responsibility, however, comes significant cuts in education spending and aid to local governments. Democrats were not happy to hear about that.
Once again, he's trying to do everything on the backs of the working people, on our children, on our most vulnerable, while he's putting money into the prisons and the roads. That's not something that's going to grow jobs or help the people in the state of Wisconsin.
Joint Finance co-chair Senator Darling and Representative Voss said they agree with the spirit of the governor's proposal, but that the Joint Finance Committee will definitely leave their mark on the plan.
While Governor Walker's budget is a good framework, it's not perfect. We have some changes that are going to be made to the budget that you'll see that will roll out over time, which we think takes a good document and makes it even better for everybody inside our state.
Representative Voss hoped there would be some level of bipartisanship during the process.
I'm not going to sit here today and say we have all the answers to all the questions because we want to have a good, lively debate. Unlike in the past, I am hoping that the minority party is able to engage in a meaningful way. 2 years ago, we were not really given that chance. If you go back and look of all the motions that were offered, very rarely, I think only one time out of the 120 that were offered, was a motion even accepted. Our goal is to try to find some of that common ground. I am hoping that on issues where there is clear ability to work together, we are going to be able to have the Democrats join us in moving Wisconsin forward, and it doesn't just turn into another partisan battle where just because it's a Republican idea they vote no and vice versa.
That hope fell flat almost immediately.
This is a budget that includes unprecedented unaccountability. It's full of cronyism. It's full of making the most vulnerable people in this state jump through hoops, while it's very, very clearly, and let's just call it what it is, benefiting many of the people up here, their campaign contributors.
These executive sessions of the Joint Finance Committee will go on for weeks. Members hope the budget will be ready for a floor vote in early June. For the MacIver Institute, I'm Bill Osmulski.